love
We know
that.
we're doing self-care, taking care of ourselves, so it's all about put yourself first.
Okay.
I love it. Is it Kotata?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so this is now for you. This is for Ruth, for Talia, for Makoto, for Beulah, for Larika. All of them standing in line to have a chat with Cindy Kruger. We'll just say, hey, what's up? And we'll hand you right over to her so we don't waste time. We want to get as many readings out here as possible. Kotata, you're in Greenstone. Cindy is all yours.
Kotata, before you even say hello, have you been battling with headaches or neck pain?
Neck pain, definitely.
Yeah, you
Good
just
morning,
given
everyone.
me. Good morning. You just gave me a cramp in my neck.
Oh.
My neck's just stiffened up. We need acupuncture, or we need needles, or I don't think chiropractor is going to work, and don't use so much meds. It's tension.
Ooh.
You're stressed a lot. Is this correct?
Yes, true.
Has a male figure father passed on?
No.
Are you worrying about his illness to pass?
Yes,
Yeah.
my dad is very ill.
And that's where the assumption of all the stress, pressure is coming on you. Yeah. I'm going to get emotional. You're going to have to be brave, strong. This is not going to be an easy year for you with Dad's illness. And he will eventually will pass. And so you're going to have to be brave, my sweets. You've got time on your hands. So even though you're carrying the world on your shoulders, you've got all the time in the world to be with Dad right now. A lot of the times when you miss their passing, when they're going to pass, and you miss it, I'm going to tell you this in advance. Never feel guilty. Never feel upset about it. It's that the soul wasn't ready to say goodbye to you. But you've got so much time to spend with him, walking him through this illness. It's not about when he'll get better. It's about more the time that you've got with him now.
Okay, I understand. Cindy, I actually wanted to connect with my daughter. She passed when she was 16.
The death was quite sudden and unexpected. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you've
correct.
got jewelry of hers?
Yes, I do.
It's a necklace, eh?
No, it's a watch.
Oh, no. Let's go with chain.
Oh,
and-
no. It's a chain. It's
Okay.
actually dangling in my car. I'd actually gotten it for her and her little sister. It said little sister and big sis.
Okay, she's thanking
And
you.
I've now got the
Yeah.
the one half hanging in
in
my
the
car.
That's it.
Yeah,
She's
it
talking
looks
about
like a
the
broken
chain.
heart.
She's talking about the chain, and she's definitely saying to you, items you have in memory of me. She's definitely validating that she will be there for your dad when it's his time. She's saying, don't feel like you're repeating death over and over again. You're not. She's saying it was definitely her timing to pass. I keep having my hands on my hips, which means she was quite bossy. She constantly had her hands on her hips,
Yeah.
delegating her sister around.
Yep.
And she was a bebop, boy. Have you seen the sneakers and tackies for dancing?
Yeah.
I don't know if she wanted to be a rap star, rapper, but she had this
Not
element
really.
of
She just
music.
liked
Yeah,
sneakers.
loved
Yeah,
sneakers,
she
loved music.
definitely loved
She
music.
definitely had a bit of a tomboy side. She's saying to you
Yeah.
that the reason why the chain is in the car is so that you've always got a fear when you're driving. I think you hate freeways.
Yes.
And she's saying, Mom, don't be afraid. I'm protecting you in the car. You're not going to have an accident, even though that's always your greatest fear. She says she knows that it was the hardest thing for you to let her go. The death seemed sudden, tragic, unexpected, so it's almost like you never got that chance to say goodbye. Is this correct?
Yeah, correct.
Picking up a June. Do you connect with anything in June?
No,
June.
no, not June.
Okay, June, July?
She, not quite. Her birthday was in February, and she passed in April. My birthday's in April.
No. This
She
is
passed like a week after my.
this is a
birthday.
June, July, so don't stress. There's something fantastic coming up in June, July. I don't know if you got iTunes or not, but random songs keep playing, and she says she's fiddling with your music.
So I still use her Spotify account.
Okay, and it keeps pushing music when you least expect it. Am I right?
Mm.
Yeah. So the one thing she just wants to say to you is, Mom, I know this is not your music, Frank Sinatra, but listen to the song. I did it my way. Okay, and that's how she wants you to remember. She did it her way.
What?
Wow.
Shock this child.
Woo! Kotata.
Oh my God.
Wow. I just think
Thank you
you
so
freed.
much.
I mean, you came here thinking that you coming with this heavy heart, but I think your call has just freed so many people in the city. We just all feel so much better about listening to you and what you're currently going through. And we send you all the love, my angel. Ne?
Thank you so much, guys.
Oh, cheers, Kotata. Thank
Appreciate
you for
it,
the
Cindy.
call. We're going to take a quick break so that Max can get through some news headlines for us. Ruth, Talia, Makoto, Beulah, and Lyrica, we're coming to you. Keep the calls coming if you want to have a chat with Cindy Kruger. 011 88 38 947. 25 minutes is you and her. Ruth, good morning. Cindy Kruger is all yours.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Morning. Ruth?
Yes,
What would you like to talk about?
I would like to know my job prospects. Been applying, been going for interviews, nothing is coming through.
You currently are working?
Yes.
Oh, excuse my throat. There's a clearance. Okay, so if I'm clearing throat, clearances are coming in. There was a bit of a blockage. It's not a blockage of any negativity or anything that you have to get cleared. It was more clearance within yourself. You were in that, do I let go or do I stay? You were constantly confused in between. Value what you've got now. Definitely don't leave the job with nothing else, but there is fresh start, new beginnings coming. I've got August and September coming up with positive highlights within your months still to come. There's a positivity from a logo that's red and then a logo that's green, and you'll be able to get 2 feedbacks from them. You definitely are going to be moving work, so please just bear with the process. But like I said, clearing my throat means you are doing a clearance. It's obviously some energetic energy within yourself that you're doing clearing first. So let go of your fears. What do you think is holding you back? Your self-confidence, your ability to work, because you know you're good at everything that you do. You're a very loyal person, and when you put your heart to something, you give 110%. The only reason why you're leaving the current space is because you don't feel valued. Now, you couldn't get your head around that. I'm here to say, put yourself first and understand that you are right. They are not valuing you. Now is your time to start looking. Now, with that clearance, energetically, you'll be able to move forward.
All right.
Ooh, that is awesome.
Okay. Ruth, thank you so much. Talia, we're coming to you. Cindy's all yours. Good morning.
Morning, Cindy. How are you?
Fine, and you?
Good.
Go for it.
Good.
Your question, Talia?
I want to know if I'm going to be with my son. He lives overseas, and I've been apart from him since he was 16.
Since he was 16.
Yeah.
Was he taken away?
And sorry.
Was it taken away, maintenance, or
No.
taken away?
No. I left him in the US, and I came back to South Africa, and now I've got the opportunity to go to him, and I want to know if that's in the cards for me.
Yeah, I think don't regret the past. The past is the past. You definitely are going to reunite with him. There's going to be happy moments. There's going to be a slight disconnect in the beginning. I think he's angry about miscommunication of abandonment issues, or why you left, even though it was all clear, you still left, and there's going to be a bit of abandonment issues. But when you guys do reconnect again, you'll be able to start talking a lot more clearer. You did the right thing by him staying in the US. I think he would have gone into a very bad spiral being in SA for some reason, and it wouldn't have worked out. His general path would have failed. So by the fresh start, new beginning overseas, everything you did was right. Trust your guts. But you've got to come to terms with this through whatever happened in relationships, bad divisions, legal issues, however and whatever has happened financially as well. You made the choice to come back here to get your feet back on the ground again.
Yeah.
Well done, because you took care of your own mental space first. And now that you've healed, now that you're in a better place, you can go back to him now. And you can answer those hard questions, and everything's going to fall into place. See, March the 18th coming up for some reason next year. So we've got March the 18th coming up, and definitely looks like you're going to be back for travel.
March the 18th next year.
Even if you're going sooner, there's a highlight. March the 18th. Write that date down.
Okay. Because we're in May now. Oh, March the 18th next year.
Next year, 2026.
Do you connect with anything along that?
So I was hoping to be leaving now, but
Don't worry. Even if you leave now, Spirit is giving you a blessing March the 18th, which means that could be when your green card comes in, or that's when you're going to get your proper accommodation.
highlight.
There's
It's
going to be a
highlight.
peak in whatever it is, in whatever change that's going to happen. It's going to peak at March the 18th. So she's not saying that the change is not going to start now or sooner, but something is going to peak next year around March.
And it's the 18th.
so you don't see me leaving now.
I definitely
Talia,
do.
she says she does, right? But you could leave this evening, for instance. But in whatever change you're doing towards you and your son getting closer to each other, something wonderful is going to peak around March the 18th.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Remember something, our fears make us listen to fearing energies instead of positive energy. I respect you've had so much letdown. Relax, breathe. This is not going to fall apart. You're going to go. Just be positive about March the 18th. There's something fantastic that's happening to you. I know you've had pain. I know you've had trauma. So to think optimistically, it's unheard of. You don't know how to. Now it's survival mode. I promise it's going to work out.
Thank you, Talia. Makoto, we're coming to you. You are in Modderfontein. Good morning. Cindy's all yours.
Good morning, everyone. I'd just like to connect with my late mom and also just want to check out my career and, my love life in general.
So everything. then.
Everything.
I definitely am not singing the song, but that song, At Last.
My love has come around.
Now that's kind of picture mom singing that song. She was an absolute lady. Do you connect with this?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So mom's definitely hard, strong, definitely someone who you didn't sort of mince your words with. She'd always say things as it is, but an absolute lady in everything that she did. You'd always find your mom dressed to perfection if she had to see people. If there was a tea date where people were coming around, that house would be spick and span. Do you connect with all of this?
Yes, that's true.
And she says, thank you for carrying her wishes out. According to how she passed on with her burial, she is validating that she's at peace. Are you in the process of wanting to purchase home?
Yeah, I've been thinking about it, but financially things are not looking good, but it's been on my mind.
You definitely, definitely looks like there's a purchasing of home. Has there been a slight detachment from family?
Yeah.
Mom says she felt everyone turned their backs on you and you had to do it yourself. Is this correct?
Yeah, that's correct. I was just by myself.
Yeah. Mom says rise up, stand strong. This is your time, and she is blessing for doors to open. You'll be pleasantly surprised that there's going to be a secondary income. I don't know if you're looking at a little sideline hustle.
Yes, I am.
That sideline hustle is going to be extremely successful. So go ahead. You're going to be pleasantly surprised at supplement income that arrives. And instead of being exhausted, financially stressed, you're actually rebuilding. So definitely look at the rebuild. There is definitely opportunities coming your way. Work will be consistent and stay and maintain. You won't be fired. You would leave one day when it's your time to leave. But mom is definitely validating right now. The sideline hustle is definitely on the horizon. Are you in love?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It's a complication.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the only thing that's holding the two of you back is actually being honest about how you both feel.
True that.
Yeah, come on. We're just not communicating. Mom loves the vibe of what's going on here right now. So the validation is, what are you holding back? Why can't you just be honest and say, hey, this is who I am. This is how I feel. Mom's holding her heart. So did she have any heart failure, cardiac arrest failure?
Yeah, she died suddenly, so
It was
I
hard.
think we were just speculating that.
Definitely. Mom's saying you'll be absolutely fine, but she does want to see you exercise more.
I've started today.
All right.
There we
Today,
go.
there we go. Okay, Makoto, thank you so much for your call.
Thank you very much.
Our pleasure. On the way, Beulah Lyrica, you guys are up.
It's coming through at the end. She says she was non-compass mentis. Is this correct?
Yes.
She wasn't responding, correct? All right. She says that process before her passing, that non-compass mentis, non-responsive state, number one, she was listening to everything you were saying. But number two, she's validating that she couldn't bear watching the family grieving over her, watching her dying. She says It was the hardest thing. Normally we're all like, we're watching the person dying and our emotions are all there. But what we're forgetting is how they feel watching us, freaking out, falling around them. And they know. She says she knew she was dying. She knew this was her time. She says, do you not think I would have controlled my death? She says, I controlled everything in the living, just like I controlled everything on the other side. And she's saying by the time she was in that non-responsive, non-compass mental state, she says for her, it was a way to go out like a lady, come in like a lady, go out like a lady. But also the validation was, it was that space for the family to have their words, but so that she didn't have to see it anymore. She could hear it, but she didn't want to see it. It was too hard for her to let go. It was harder watching that.
It was hard for us as well.
You keep seeing shadows, or you keep thinking you're seeing something in the corner of your eye. Is that correct? Okay, there's no negativity in the home, girl. This is your aunt, blessing, protecting the home and keeping the highlights all alive, going, I know what you're doing. You know, she always used to say to everyone, I've got eyes in the back of my head.
She actually did say that.
Yeah.
She'd always say it.
Yeah, she's saying, I've got eyes in the back of my head. So she's just letting you know that when you see that little shadow in the corner of your eye, it's her. It's basically eyes all over the place right now, watching everything that you do. She says that there's been a hardship with relationships recently. You've gone through quite a bit of up and down issues. Is this correct?
Yes. Yeah.
And have you come to conclusions? Because I think we guys are going to stay together. Do you feel that?
Sorry, when you say
Relationships, like no more breaking up of relationships. I think it's going to meld back together again. And if it doesn't, it's going to be good friendships. So all I'm saying to you is let go of what can't or shouldn't be. It's good to put yourself forward. Your aunt was always helping everyone. That was just who she was. She was a helper. She helped everyone, but she didn't falter from telling the truth. So she's saying to me, give it a chance, but don't sacrifice your own happiness. Speak out, because that was the one thing she kept moaning at you for all these years, was you never used to stand up and say what you wanted to say. Okay, so come on, let's do it. Do you have any question you'd like to ask her? She loves the photo frame. I don't know what you've put in there. Recently framed something.
There was a photo frame of us together that she had. There was a picture of us together that is in a frame of us.
Yeah, where is that?
I think it's with my aunt. There was stuff that wasn't passed on to us when she had passed on, and it was something that I had requested because I'd really wanted that photo of me and her.
Okay, don't worry. The aunt is not wanting to let go of the picture. It's actually the photo frame she didn't want to let go of. So we're going to get a photocopy of that photo, and then you're going to frame it. But you are going to be able to request the photo. Your aunt didn't want to let go of the frame for some reason. So that's why she says, like the photo frame, you are going to reframe a photo of her and you together. She's saying do it, because that's going to be the luck change. Not that because you put the frame there, that's your luck change, but it's vibrationally, that's when everything starts to shift and change in a good way.
Okay.
This is a wonderful call, Beulah. I really feel this is a wonderful call for you. Thank you so much for reaching out.
Thank you.
Oh, we
Thank
love
you so much,
you.
Cindy. Thank you.
Remember, she's got eyes in the back of her head.
All right, last 3 minutes of the show. Larica in Bedford View. Cindy is all yours.
Good morning. I'd like to connect with my dad and my aunt that also passed away.
The validation was the cremations, not burials.
Yes.
Yeah. Laid ashes in water.
Yes.
So she validates, the aunt is coming forward, the father's coming forward. We're validating ocean, ashes. Is there KZN that we can connect with?
Yes. In fact, her husband passed away not long after she did in KZN.
And do you connect with Lady Smith?
Yes. Oh my gosh. That's our birth. Oh my gosh. Yes.
All right. So the validation coming through is just to acknowledge and say to Lady Smith, KZN, ashes laid, rest. The family have gone back to their home spaces, KZN. So whether you placed it in a trough in Joburg or Cape Town, it's still in KZN. Family loved fishing. Is this correct?
Yes.
Because I can
Yes,
picture you. I can picture your dad, and I don't mean this rudely, but like, Dad needed to put some cream on his feet, and he never did.
honestly, my dad passed away like 24, 25 years ago. We were very young. My siblings were very, very young. So, you know, they never really got to know him. And I just like to know that he kind of still like watches over us and he's seen all our kids. And yeah, are we going to win the lotto?
He's definitely saying to you that he's watching over all of you. He loves this, that you serenade KZN all the time, coming to KZN, re-establishing your boundaries, your love, your elements, everything to this. He acknowledges all the children, and he's definitely almost like that footprints in the ocean, footprints in the sand, that kind of beautiful picture prayer is almost like a sense of dad being around everyone, meaning that he's watching, he's leaving his footprints behind you wherever you go, or he's leaving footprints for you to follow. That's sometimes why people in your family keep picking up coins.
Yes.
It's the it's like the breadcrumbs trail, it's like the footprint trail through the ocean. That's what he's doing. For you, for everyone, I'm going to leave you with the following numbers. Guys, do not spend 10 million, otherwise you're not going to win. Let's do this nice and small. All right, here goes the numbers from your dad to everybody out there. Number 6.
That's his birthday.
Wow.
Number 8.
Oh, wow.
Number 13.
Wow, that's my sister's birthday and my husband's.
Number 14.
Wow.
21.
My son.
23.
My mom.
Hi.
27.
Enough.
Wow. Okay, guys, that's our numbers. No one else is saying it.
No, Larica, I'm already on my app, baby.
And then if you win, I'm giving a portion.
Okay, hang on. Larika, you know what? My daughter's 3.5. And you know what she says to me the one day when I say, no, you can't have any more sugar. She goes, Mom, sharing's caring. So sharing's caring with the numbers.
Larica, thank you so much. This call has probably blessed a lot more people than you care to realize. Thank you, Larica.
Thank you guys so much. Appreciate this. Thank you. Have a good day.
Appreciate you. 6, 8, 13, 14, 21, 23, 27. Any of those numbers could mean something like it for you. If you've been looking for a sign, if you've been looking for a number, if you've been looking for something, those are the numbers that...
the quick pick.
That
Our spiritual quick pick.
That's exactly what it is. Okay, Cindy, closing line.
Let's put yourself forward, trust yourself, and this is the month for you. So if it means go have a salt bath or a lavender bubble bath, go do it. If you want to buy that sexy jacket,
go for it.
You know what? Don't feel guilty. Go for it. Who cares? Take that wing. If you want to join a club or if you want to join a workshop or try for a new job, this is your month. This is giving back to yourself. You mean more than you think.
There we go.
And on that note, we'll leave it right there.
Amazing.
Right there, right there. Cindy Kruger will be back in a month. More flavors, got you next.
Anele and the club
on 947.